For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the ring, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. Until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you.
Here, look at here. Who we got with? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can feel you too with all that damn blue in the background.
Oh, that blue.
Uh huh.
What's
You got
wrong
your
with that?
wig on.
I mean, yeah.
Nothing. I'm just saying. It's very pronounced. I see just blue.
Mhm. You just
So
see blue.
yes. So we're gonna go on over to what's in your cup right quick. You got in your cup over there, sir?
You know, I got that city vodka going down.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I can't drink anything with color right now because I got these Invisaligns. So I poured me a little something, something in the cup with my city Whew, because that's clear. That's clear. All right. That's going down pretty strong, guys. Okay. So I'm wondering what the people out there are drinking. What are y'all drinking on? That's what I want to know. Just chime in at any point with what y'all are drinking on. What's in your cup. Hope it's some city vodka, but if it ain't, it's cool. It's cool. What are you up to, DJ Balo?
Shoot, just relaxing. Just um, we did that ripping and running today. I think me lifting that speaker box today was a dozy
Oh,
for me.
feeling them old man problems.
Not old man problems. I didn't know I made it that thick and that heavy for the base, but plus I got up earlier today too, so that could be part of the factor too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm early today.
Yeah, yeah, I was.
No clue why you were up at that hour.
I don't know. I've been getting up at them hours, like getting music, and then trying to prep for my shows and stuff. So that could be it because I don't know why I get up like that. You know what I mean? So
You're just a
we'll see.
creature of habit.
Yeah, I hope that's it. You know what I mean?
What the hell else could it be
Um, I hope it ain't no health stuff. You know,
that would make you get up early?
it could, but you know,
I hear you. I'm sure it's just fine. Everything is all good.
I'm
Okay.
sure it is too.
But I'm looking at myself in the screen and all I see is pink. Fuchsia pink. That's all I see on my side. Oh, it just
For
went away.
me,
No, for me. And it literally just went away when I said that because I was going to take a picture for you.
I was gonna say it's. I see City Vodka
Yeah,
behind
but what I see is me and everything on my little thing is pink,
you.
fuchsia pink, which is cool. This is cool. I'm not a pink type person, which I know you already know.
Yeah.
So, you have anything else going on before we dive into today's subject?
No, that's stuff that what's going on that end. Only a few people know. Bootsy called today. He his phone broke. He told me, he said, "Hey sis, he love you and all that stuff."
All right, that sounds good. Love you too, Bootsy, if you're watching. I'm sure you will. If not today, then tomorrow. Um, so we're talking about R. Kelly. He was sentenced today, or actually Monday is when he was actually sentenced. It hit the airways and they released the information today. But
Today's Monday, babe.
shit, it's wow. Okay, no problem. So today they put the information out there, and I think he's been incarcerated what since 2018 or 19.
One something like that, but it's been a minute.
Yeah, yeah, and so he's living that gangster life in behind bars. Although I'm pretty sure he's in protective custody, especially
I was about to say, they consider him a chomo. He's in custody.
right, right, for multiple reasons. But yeah, most definitely, most definitely. And here's the thing: what did they get him for? Hold on, let me see up here what it is. What it is? Uh, racketeering and sex trafficking is what they are charging him with. The racket.
Wait a minute. Explain what racketeering is for those that don't know.
Oh, you want me to explain that also? Hold on.
I mean, you have to, because some people are not street suave, and which is good. Don't forget all that street stuff. But yeah,
Yeah,
explain.
I ain't street savvy either because I had to look that shit up.
Oh wow, okay. I won't say you was, but you extra smart. You know what I mean?
Well, I was smart to the point of I looked it up. Okay,
Hmm.
and I got to find it on here. They, I believe, had to dig in the bottom of the bucket for this shit.
Well,
So, racketeering is dishonest and fraudulent business dealings. Hmm. And I think this is just me. I don't have a law degree. I know a thing or two, but not three. Uh,
mm,
that they had to kind of combine some shit there. You understand? For it to get to racketeering, because there's only one charge of that. But under sex trafficking and whatnot, they're getting him for what is it?
wasn't it minor? Soliciting a minor too, something like that.
I don't remember that one. But yes, I think so. I think enticing is what they said.
Yeah. Enticing them, right?
Uh,
That's just on the females, right? Because he got one against a male.
yeah, I saw that the one guy. Sexual abuse, bribery charges, which he has repeatedly denied. Some of the allegations made against the singer, whose full name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, date back more than 20 years. Okay, I'm not for nor against because I don't know the truth. Okay, all I can go about what's being said and everything from
Speculations.
exactly, and from my time being in the industry. Okay, and I don't know. I don't know. Now they said he's illiterate. Okay, I know that that's been said, and he's a fucking musical genius, hands down on that shit.
Mhm.
So is this another case of too big for your britches with the big boys?
Uh, it once again, it's just from our point of view, so don't take it as we're saying this is facts. It's
Absolutely.
just it's just our input. Um, you would think it could have been, but let's go back to the days with all that stuff that was brushed underneath the rug with Aaliyah.
Was it really brushed underneath the rug?
let's think about this. One, when all that stuff was going on with him and Aaliyah back then. What's up, sis? What's
Sure.
going on back with him and Aaliyah?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Carol. Um, they didn't have the the rocket of hey Sally, the rocket of
Of proof.
no, the rocket of the word of mouth traveling as fast as it does today with social media.
Oh, absolutely. Sarah, I know. Thank you, sis. We in the same boat about them days. Go ahead.
Um, but yeah, they allegedly, because I wasn't there, and I'm not gonna go. You know, if I don't see paperwork, I don't like to speak, but I don't know about.
Right.
Allegedly, they said he married Aaliyah and actually got her pregnant too.
Mm. I didn't ever hear that part, but definitely the talk about town because I was living in Gary then. So of course we knew what they knew over there that he was married to her 15-year-old Aaliyah. But I guess my mind fades when I don't hear the parents then protesting type thing. You know what I'm saying? Or pushing for.
Yeah, that's another thing we could talk about too. Is and me and you talked about this was with yeah, you're right, sir.
Said, okay, he might be illiterate, but it has nothing to do with knowing the difference between right and wrong. But
You're
that's
right.
what I'm saying, Sarah. The fact that he is illiterate, somebody, whether it's the heads up in the industry or it could be somebody who's in competition with him, can put certain stuff like that past him. Because look, we all know that definitely back in those days, not as much now, I don't think. I'm out that era. Groupies groupies, and groupies. You know they're gonna come. You know they're gonna come. And his music was played in junior highs and high schools. You know, his what I believe I can fly. Hell, that might have been at one of my graduations. It's there. You know what I'm saying? He's Mr. Friendly sex thing kind of thing.
Let's
So
not forget all the iconic people that he also worked with, like Celine Dion, Ronald Isley. You know, so yeah,
Sally says a predator is a predator, but in power, there becomes more they become more dangerous and think they can get away with it. He had to have these tendencies already. And he may have. He may have, in all actuality. And someone found out that that's the preference of candy that he likes. That's what gets him going. And they fed it to him. You know, they fed it to him. It's okay. Everybody does it. But, or however, not but, when we were reading some stuff on there, he had females signing signing stuff
yeah.
to make him make
Waivers,
sure, huh?
waivers,
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, waivers saying, what they said the age were and that he hasn't forced them to do anything. He hasn't
consent forms, what it was.
and so was he doing that to be a smart person or was he doing that to cover his bases? Why did he think that that was fine? Or did someone in his camp say, hey man, you just need to do this right here?
Now hold on,
Hold
let's
on, that Chris coming in. There
okay.
he is. And so I remember because I've been years and years around, you're muted, around the entertainment industry. And I remember Black Expos for 10 years being over there doing their security. And the day I got in there, this was right after the R. Kelly stuff. Shit, I can't remember who the performer was. Now it was a guy, and he got on the elevator with us. But you know who else got on? His camera guy, rolling, filmed it, everything, not leaving his side. Because
Right,
somebody says A, B, and D. Now here it is, right here, right here.
right.
So
Uh-oh,
They,
they talking about the camera guy.
they,
he got on red. Hey,
what's up, Lockdown?
he's got on red, y'all. So
What's
we
up, Chris?
go.
What's going on, brother?
You got it now.
Is that Balo, bro? You look way too comfortable.
I am. I am. This is how I'm going. This is going to be part of my signature when I'm on here. I'm going to be in the blue and sometimes the red light, the green light. Y'all don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey,
this is
Sally here.
my signature. But back on R. Kelly, let's talk about this, right?
My
So
mind was telling me no. Well, Mr. Kelly, if your mind was telling you no, then why did you do it?
well,
Because her body.
not only
Her-
that, Not only that, Chris, check this out. Cause birds of a feather flock together, right?
Facts.
Um, what about his crew? Sweeping that shit up underneath the rug. Cause see, hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If nobody noticed last year, when all that money ran out from R. Kelly, they start motherfucking pointing the finger back at him. But when the money was
His
good,
ex-wife, including his ex-wife.
yeah, when that money was good, everybody was hush hush.
Hmm.
See, the thing about it, the thing about it is very simple. Just like you said, as long as he's paying the bills, ain't nobody got nothing to say. As
Nothing.
soon as his money, because all of a sudden, when I saw that special, and all of these people came out of the woodwork, oh yeah, well I knew what was going on. See, what you need to do, if you want to do it the right way, you got him right now. Go back and get those tapes, and go and get every last one of them sorry so and so's.
But how about
Okay,
this? I don't
and
know. I don't know for a fact, but what if they already got them and they turned on him now?
but then that should be paid. That should be made public because they already turned on him when they did the special.
Again, that could
Yeah.
be a part of their deal. Let's keep it real. The parents. I think the parents definitely play a part in it.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead,
hold on. They could have been trying to save face to try to make sure they missed that dodging bullet too.
Who the
Now,
parent?
no, the his camp, because they was just as guilty too.
I'm
They
sure
seen
they're
it.
scattering like
They seen
roaches.
it. They seen it. They just turned their head and be like, I ain't saying nothing because I'm getting a check.
Yes, I'm sure if something like, or anytime that he was out touring or whatever, and he's in whatever he's staying, they say, hey, such and such female, go in, you stand out here. You know what I'm saying? Or they could be on the inside of the fucking door looking out for whatever. And they saw it, but then what happens with it? Usually nothing, not a damn thing, except you lose your job. And this motherfucker is still gone on doing whatever it is he was doing before.
Hold on. And let's not just talk about his camp. Let's talk about the executive heads that knew, but because the money in them record sales was going to the sky roof, they didn't want to mess up their bag either. So it's a lot of people that plays a role in being guilty with this, not just R. Kelly, because they was the walls hiding the secrets behind that situation.
Right. And Sarah says parents may not have known early on.
Hold on, Sarah. Some of these parents have allowed that because once again, they was getting a check. Now, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm just gonna give y'all a prime example. There's some stories that I heard of a family that a child was 12 years old, but the other person was 20 something years old.
Mm-hmm.
But they went on ahead and allowed that relationship because mama and brother's hands was getting greased with money.
Absolutely.
So some parents know let's just keep it real. They're pimping their child.
Yeah, essentially that would be it. That would be it.
Well, see, and again, we go back to the same thing. Okay, you can't tell me that I got a child living under my roof and I don't know what's going on with them. Now, you turn around and you take that a couple of steps to the other side of the world. A public figure, that means that this child has been seen with this person. And you still are allowing this to happen. Let's go back and look at house records. Let's go back and look at mortgages. Let's go back and look at, it's amazing, isn't it? You were living in a one-bedroom apartment, had to share somebody else's bathroom. Now all of a sudden, you got a 10-bedroom house and you ain't got to pay nothing but the gardener.
And I'm
There's
sure he didn't
something
receive
going.
even that much. I'm sure he didn't, because in the couple other lawsuits that he had way before this stuff, he settled with both of those, and each one settled for the same amount, $250,000. Not one penny more, not one penny less. They
But
they disappear
again,
out that.
but see again, as long as money is flowing, this is what happens.
Well,
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
it's not even just tangible, like put money in hand. It's the promise of fame. He
Let,
worked for Leah. He did, what was her name? Sparkle, all these different people. And so they know he's a gifted artist. They know he's got those skills. And they have heard the rumors, but nobody's heard anything else. And when they come, no, that's not happening. You come and you sit right outside the door, whatever it is. So I think that some wanted not to know, wanted not to believe it.
well, it's not only that, like the OJ said, for the love of money,
Mm-hmm.
and for the love of money, we got some individuals that will sell their soul for a Tootsie Roll.
What's
And
the thing from Netflix that we watched? What's his that movie that just came out not that long ago?
what's
Everybody,
more?
R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly. That's what it
Oh
was.
yeah,
Kelly, is that the one?
That's the one I was talking about.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
where
They
everybody
knew.
was,
They knew.
yeah.
They
Mhm.
knew.
There wasn't a person that got on that show that did not tell their version of what they knew.
Yeah, because the money, their hands wasn't get greased. Now,
Well,
now this ain't just the only scenario that this happened in. Let's go back to Tina Turner. Let's see what her now. If that story is fitting for what it said, Tina's mama allowed Ike to grease her palms so he could take Tina Turner
right.
and do what he needed to do. And
Just
I'm
and
gonna
make
tell
that
y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all one is gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings, and it's in the book. After the party, Janice Gaye, when she was introduced to Marvin Gaye, which at the time Marvin Gaye was in his mid 30s,
Mhm.
Janice was 16. Next thing you know, few months later, they dating. Next thing you know, that's why him and Ann Gordy divorced, because him and Janice is messing around. But see,
Get it.
people now
Lockdown is so that boy crazy.
he's
That
silly,
boy
man.
crazy. That
But
boy
but
crazy.
but
That
for
boy
real, like
crazy.
this has been going on not even before records was even made back in, and I hate to say it, back into the slavery days with our own people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be-
Absolutely.
Agreed.
You
Agreed.
know,
But see, the thing is, we know it's going on. We know it's going on. And Sarah, I saw your comment. So understand, I'm in your corner 100%. And I'm sorry that that happened. But in many cases, there are too many people in this particular case, that got on the air and said they knew. Just like there were a lot of people who were out there fighting to get their kids back and they were brainwashed, yes. But what about the ones who were not getting their kids, trying to get their kids back, who were active participants in this whole thing?
How do you prove one from the other?
You know,
How do
you
you prove
cannot,
one from the other?
well, you cannot, it's if I'm in the car with you when you commit the crime,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm getting ready to do the same amount of time.
conspiracy, are you gonna snitch?
Okay.
I don't believe in snitching, y'all, so I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm sorry if I'm going. I'm gonna let every one of y'all listeners know. Okay, flat out. Okay, don't do a damn thing with me, because if we get caught, I'm singing like the Temptations. Believe that.
Duly noted.
I ain't singing, but when we
No.
hit,
No. I'm
hold
gonna
on,
sing. I'm
listen.
doing all the parts.
We if we get in the same, get locked up in the same cell, you best believe you gonna be May tagging. I'm gonna be beating your
That
ass.
ain't gonna.
Man.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
That's going. I'm not gonna snitch. They gonna be like, look, he ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had nothing to do with it. Or they're gonna be like, he's beat me up. He's beat me up. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
At the end of the day, I'm gonna say this with everybody: be conscious of who you around, because there's some smut ass individuals out here that will have you ran up on some stuff that you had nothing to do with.
because
Trust.
if the companies and agencies and everything really had his back, they would have steered him clear of that shit. They'd have made sure and got their own security and all this other type of shit, so he couldn't get to those type of girls. This is my opinion, 100% allegedly, whatever. I believe that the agencies and all those upper hands that hand down money or whatever kept it in their back pocket. So when he got a little out of control, they got you.
Tap you on your ass. Hey, remember this?
Mhm.
Get some act right, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what they
But
do.
see, that's why what's happening to see what's very strange is if you look at what's going on, the what's happened with him is very, very suspiciously like Jerry Lee Lewis.
Ooh.
What's that other? What's that other one? Woody Allen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me say
Okay.
this right quick before I forget. You guys need to go watch that documentary on who the hell Woody Allen. He's in it. So is his wife and the daughters and everything. You really need to go watch that one.
But see, and the thing now, it clearly states the racketeering, him and his organization,
Mm-hmm.
him and his organization.
I just come and stand here. I ain't on his payroll or I wasn't there that day. That's what's
Oh,
gonna happen.
hold on. Let's go back to what me and Moni talked about earlier. Let me put you in on this, Chris. Um, y'all remember the first incident where R. Kelly had got caught with Sparkle's cousin, right? And
Okay.
that thing that got swept underneath the rug. Now, all you stores, record stores, bookstores, bootleggers, and all that was selling that tape, y'all should be going down with that too because y'all was promoting not only pornification, y'all was promoting child porn.
Do you really think so?
I think so.
I
Okay.
think we need to go and reinvestigate that word pornification.
WUBI ubiquity. You want to say something so bad. Yeah, Ubiquity radio listeners, we appreciate you guys. And look, if you're not chilling and listening to us through the, I got aligners in, so excuse my lisp. Excuse my lisp for right now. And you're in your car listening to it, or you're on the website, or for sure, if you're on the app, okay, all that shit is free. And you can also watch us on WUBI TV, which is through our website. So get with that. All right, go ahead, y'all.
All right. First of all, I'd like to thank DJ Balo
Here the
for
hell we go.
for bringing back the Jesse Jackson dictionary. Or if I'm gonna make it up as I go along. I thought that book was long gone.
You treading in water right there.
Look, Balo and I got nothing but love for each other. Okay, that's the only brother I know who can pick up a phone and call me and say, "Hey man, you got something you got to take care of." See, understand? No, real talk, real talk. If R. Kelly had somebody, and I appreciate you, brother. Please take this the right way.
Right on, bro.
If R. Kelly had a cat like that in his corner to say to him, "Hey man, we got something. You got something you got to take care of. You don't need to be doing this. You got something you need to." All he needed was that one phone call, that one text message, and act on it when the person says it. Don't
Not
wait
only
3 weeks later.
he had a bunch of yes men
I was
that
going to say.
yes men because they was getting their palms greased. Yes, massa, we gonna do that, and they was playing on his not so intelligence,
Right. And
right?
it's the same thing.
And-
Who was the other person? Go ahead. Trying to think
but
who that person was.
but see, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like everybody that was promoting that from R. Kelly. Now, I'm not gonna take nothing from the man. The man is a great artist. R.
Absolutely.
Kelly, Robert Sylvester Kelly is a different animal. You know what I'm saying? So please excuse me when I say because I like Jerry Lee Lewis music, I like Marvin Gaye music, but let's keep it real. These type of individuals had something from drugs and other alcohol and all that stuff that altered their mind thinking that
Mhm.
that had them in sick maneuvers. Now, hold on. Let's say hypothetically. he didn't do it. Now I'm not trying to debate with nobody. I'm not trying to say, let's say hypothetically, he didn't do this, but he didn't do something that somebody of
Oh,
gatekeepers
yeah.
the gatekeepers want him to do. And like, okay, you don't want to do that? Fuck it. We gonna fuck you up. Because we
That's what
know
I'm
that
saying. They kept it in their back pocket. They kept it in their back pocket.
we know we now, and I ain't saying kept it in their back pocket. Yeah, he didn't do it. Let's just say he didn't do it. Let's just say for the record, everybody, SAY. I ain't saying it's factual. I'm not saying it's my yin and yang scenario. Okay.
Hold
So
it.
yes.
Moni, hit the button.
Oh, yes.
Oh, y'all get ready to get it. You know, y'all get ready to get it.
Hold on.
For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Now,
Okay, go ahead and continue.
Okay, so
my job is to protect the show. That's my job.
Right.
Go ahead.
So let's say that he's being framed. Let's just say he's being framed because there's been scenarios like that happened before too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But and we know the idiot box TV and this social media is not telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? They had the right to lie to everybody. What if they just turned against him because let's just say like Jive BMG. They was like, we ain't get ready to give you back your catalog. Your catalog's still selling like it did back then. We ain't get ready to give it to you. Well, I need my catalog. Well, you want to get Prince, motherfucker? Because we can print your ass. That's what they do. Because mighty funny, Prince came up missing our past after he got his rights from Warner Brothers.
We don't want to talk about that.
That's another thing. Okay. But let's just think about it. Because a lot of time us as individuals can jump on something real quick and be like, yeah, he did it. But we all was never there. Now,
okay, let me interrupt you right
go
there.
ahead.
This is a for real question. I like the viewers and listeners to answer it. I like for you two to answer it. What your thoughts on it? I can promise you, even with all of this shit that's been done, some parent would still let I'm gonna say child because they're not legally grown, go be with him. And when I say be with him, I mean as far as working with the possibility of all that other foul shit happening. As of today, if that man was free and he said, I'm looking for, another Aaliyah or another whatever.
Man, it'd be 10,000 people lined up at the front door trying to.
I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. And that's where the problem comes in at. Because we put ourselves in these situations.
Yeah.
And it's just like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And you can't be mad when you're the one that's putting yourself in that situation. Now I can understand, okay, it happened with person A. All right. And it happened with person B. Okay. Here we are 12 letters down in the alphabet and it's still happening. Come on now.
Let me ask you this. Would his wife need to be prosecuted also? His ex-wife now, but
yeah, she do because she knew it. But once again, them dollars, them Franklins and all that stuff was rolling in. She's not getting ready to mess up her bag.
Well, once the bag was gone, she told the story.
Ain't that what always happened with everybody?
But see, here's the thing. Here's what the legal system looks at. You could tell the story now, but you couldn't tell the story then. What changed? What changed?
I was afraid, and this, that, and the other.
We agree that you were afraid. You were afraid. We agree that you were afraid that the money was going to run out. So yes, we do agree.
He locked me in the room, and I'm just going by it's allegedly. Okay, let me make sure and throw that in there. And let me talk about allegedly. So now he's been convicted of these things. So is the need to say allegedly gone or no?
I mean, we know in the scenario people have been found guilty and has not. Now, once again, I'm not defending him because I'm gonna be real with all y'all. Let something happen to I could tell y'all a scenario, but I don't want to incriminate myself. Anyway, about somebody made a threat about my children. Okay, um, you ain't got to worry about the jail system dealing with my whacked out family, and that's for real. Because we ain't gonna let the jail system know you're gonna come up disappeared, and you're gonna be either fed to some pigs or being dumped off into some acid bombs,
And this is
messing with my and messing with my child, any
the
of our children, stuff like that, because that's a no. And then I even look at people weird when they come, like I've cut off partners, so-called partners, who say, "Ooh, if she's old enough to bleed, she can get motherfucker, what? Oh
Well,
no,
well,
no,
see,
no, no! You
see,
can't even hang with me with saying you cannot hang with me saying no shit like that. You subject to get a couple slugs up in your belly button for real, because you already opened up that Pandora box of you letting me know that you a sick individual.
well, it goes back to people and power. It goes back to people and power.
That's true
Okay,
too.
because power is a very strange thing. Now I'm going to tell you something that I just found out just before I got on the air. Okay, I did a shoot for somebody. Somebody called me at the last minute,
Hmm.
asked me to drive out to East Jabip and do a shoot for them. So now I live all the way out in West Jabip.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You done had me drive all the way to Northeast Jabip
Mm-hmm.
to do this shoot for you. You offered me, but because we were friends, you offered me $50.
Oh wow, that didn't even cover your gas.
Look, hold on.
We talking here.
Now, when I get there, I do the best I can with what you give me. You turn around and say, I didn't want to insult you,
Uh-oh.
so here's $100. Now, okay, because of our friendship, I'm like, okay, I'm cool. Let's just go ahead and roll with it. After the fact, you tell me that you couldn't use the pictures because I value our friendship. I send you an email and say to you, tell me where you want me to send this money back to you because I'm not going to take money from a friend if
Well,
you don't like the work I did. Hold on, because I value you as a friend. You evidently didn't value me as a friend when you offered me $50, but I valued you as a friend when I offered. You didn't like what I did. Let me go
Mhm.
ahead and dip this back to you. Now, as a
Right.
public service announcement, let me tell all y'all right now, we ain't friends, so don't ask me to do that. But okay, this person I considered a friend. This
you know,
person just got finished. I just got word from somebody else that this person wants me blackballed from a movie set
Oh.
because they didn't like what I did. Now,
pay
this is
for
what
what
I'm
you
telling
did.
you. Hold it. But this is what I'm telling you about power. Listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm
Hmm.
telling you about power. People have power and they don't know when and where to use it.
Mm.
Mm.
Now, if R. Kelly got, let's say the first thing he did, he was guilty of, man, I dodged a bullet. Let's be honest.
All right.
His celebrity and his power should have guided him in a different direction. His celebrity and his power should have had people around him that were going to protect him. His celebrity and power
Mm-mm.
should
Should.
have had that. Belo, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put it out there. Be mad at me. Don't have me over for Pepsi. I don't care. This brother called me on the phone. He got in touch with me and said, bruh, did you forget? God's honest truth, people. Man called me up. No hostilities, no anger. He knew that I had something that I had forgotten. Literally forgotten. Because a week before that, I told him I'm going to take care of this. And I'm saying this in front of him, y'all. A week prior to that, I just said to him, I'm going to take care of this. I'm straight. I'm going to take care of this. I forgot. This brother gets on the phone, reminds me. Guess what I do? I make sure it gets taken care of right then and there. Those are the people you need in your corner, not the ones that are going to sit there and say,
Yes, man. Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, man. Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah. You want me to
it's all
pop?
right,
You want me to
boss.
pop? You want to
No,
polish your boots right now?
no, right. No. If you are wrong, you need people, whether you're wrong, whether you forgot, oops, it slipped through the cracks, whatever it is, you need to have people in your corner that are willing to bite the bullet and say, hey, let me pull your coattail to this. Hey, girlfriend, your slip is showing. Something.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
because
On the real. That's
your
what
real,
you need.
your authentic ones will pull you to the side and tell it like it is. Now you gonna get butt hurt, and trust me, my ones that tell me that I respect them, and it's a different level of respect that I can respect because see, I don't need nobody to pacify me. I don't need nobody to just be like, "Well, Balo big, I'm scared. He's a goon. He gonna do the man. Look, I'm everyday people just like the next person. You come tell me. It's also about the demeanor of your approach. You know what I'm saying? You can tell me anything. Like if you're trying to tell me and you're trying to sincerely tell it in a due diligence fashion, I can
Mm.
respect it. If you're trying to tell me that and blurt it out to get you some brownie points, be like, yeah, I just told Baylor off. I'm not gonna respect it. You know
Not
what I'm
gonna
saying? You know,
No, you gotta keep it real. And see, real is about real. And, and
yeah,
and that's the thing that gets me. He didn't have anybody. What I'd like to see.
too many yes men, too many. Cause you know
No,
what? Yes,
I'm not looking at yes men, Belo. I'm looking at how many people, with all the people you had on your staff. You had 1,000 people on your staff.
Well,
Can
here I'm
you
going to
point
say
out
something about that.
one real person?
I'm going to
Can
say
you,
something about that. Let's. DJ Lockdown said I try to tell Balo all the time, but he don't listen. And no, I'm not scared of him either.
all right. Hey, lockdown. Keep that same energy when you get face to face with him. All right. I
it's
double
like
dog
that.
dare you.
It's like that. It's like that face to face. That's why. That's why I hold lockdown so sincere. Him and AB, really everybody that tells it like it is. You know what I'm saying? And the one that used to tell it like it is, rest her soul, was Fat Tony. She didn't give two fucks about if it hurt your feel or not. Because at the end of the day, it made you a better person and it made you get back on track. Now back on R. Kelly.
So hold on, let me run this across you all because now good points and good theories you brought up. So because someone had to tell him about how to do these letters and how these women do this to exonerate himself in the present and the future. Okay, this shit hadn't even come about. So he was illiterate. How the fuck did he know how to do? Someone groomed him, someone educated him on that, and someone knew could look at the situation and say, this is gonna be a problem.
Well, hold on. Check this out. You just made me think, Moni. Somebody used R. Kelly as a pawn to filter their bullshit behind his bullshit.
I'm just saying, I'm not taking anything away from any legitimate uh people who've been abused. Absolutely not. Been in that situation, know what it's like. I also know what it's like to be left out and nobody come to your defense. I know all sides of it. So I'm definitely not on that because it's hard enough for legitimate victims to come forward, let alone the ones that are just looking for the dollar. Okay. Go ahead, Halo.
Because it's like when R. Kelly first dodged the bullet the first time, what his whole crew should have done was say, brother, we need to take a break off this motherfucking music. We need to get you some fucking mental treatment. We need to get your mind right. We need to make sure like you're not you need to read this sickness away from you. And he probably he probably would have been, and I'm not gonna never justify predatorial motherfucking actions. I'm
Right.
not gonna justify rape action. I'm not gonna justify none of that shit.
I
Okay.
know still somebody saw the beast. Or
But I'm telling I bet you, Moni, I bet you he had a beast along with him and had a little bit more common sense than R. Kelly did, played on his illiteracy, and then say, you know what? We could use this motherfucker to do this, and all the attention be on him while
That's
we still back here doing our little dirt.
But here's
That's
the other part. Here's the other part with that the letters that he had done way before this shit right here. That's exactly what they used against him in court. Those letters that these people were saying that, he didn't do anything, didn't have sex, or he didn't make me, he didn't hurt me, he didn't none of this stuff. But they took those letters that someone told him to do and used those same letters to convict him.
Well,
Sure,
if they
because
told,
why would you have these letters prepared if you didn't already know that what you was doing was shady?
Well, but see, here's the thing. Actors, especially musicians and rappers and shit, they now, if you see a lot of them, they have a cameraman that's specifically to go wherever he or she goes to make sure that there's no bullshit in the game. He didn't grab your ass in their fucking elevator because here's the footage.
but hold on. We said he had them letters written up. Motherfucker, how he written them letters up if he's illiterate? So somebody had to write them letters up for him.
Well, the females wrote them themselves with him telling them, is what they're saying.
On the real, and I'm not going to mention the artist, but there are 4 artists that I work with. And I have a custom vest and a custom jacket that inside of them have body cams.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I can control those body cams with my fingertips. And I go where these people go. And I don't have I have a camera with me, a regular camera. But what nobody sees is that while I'm taking my pictures, these other things are happening and video is actually being made.
Right.
Now, in the course of my working with these artists, and I've been doing this particular thing for about 5 years, I would say on average, once, maybe twice a year, I have to go testify.
Damn.
At something, whether it's a car accident, whether it's an incident that happened in a restaurant, whether it's an incident that happened backstage at an event. Yes. And these people paid for me to have this outfit because it protects them.
Yeah.
Because we know there's some sick groupies that just love to see people get hemmed up. But we also know there's some sick artists and movie actors that needs some psyche and mental treatment.
Yeah.
There are actors who I've worked with that when they're in their dressing room, myself and the hairstylist, myself and the makeup artist are the only ones in that room. Okay. Moni has seen me do it. Moni has seen me be in the room when they're doing makeup and hair and just sit off in a corner.
Yeah, most of the time I forget he's even there.
Yeah, because my job is to do exactly what I'm doing, to make sure that I'm documenting what is being done. Because all too often, people don't see the shady side of the business. People don't see, and I'll give you a perfect example. Both Toy Taylor and Moni Love, okay, and Ray Ray, all 3 of these makeup artists I've worked with, all 3 of these makeup artists take very good care of their equipment. They're very diligent. I've seen combs hit the floor and stay there. They'll just reach in the kit and get another comb and keep on pushing. If it hits the floor, they're not picking it up till the end of the day.
Oh, I may pick it up, but you're gonna hear me say it's dead. And it's
it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. And I've watched her take it, like put it someplace other than in her pack. Or you have somebody else who will just move it over and be like, I'll get it in a minute. But they're gonna keep doing what they're doing.
Totally off topic a little bit with makeup artists. One thing that gets my goat, just happen to have a rush here. They put the powder or whatever on there and they do this. What did you just blow on that fucking brush?
See, I've never seen you blow on it. I've seen you shake it out. I've seen you shake it out. I've never seen you blow it.
You'll never see me blow it.
Yeah, I've never seen you blow it.
Getting all this shit's on that motherfucking brush.
But see, these are the things that I wind up having to go to court for. Because now, well, Did you see so and so do? Nope. Here's the tape of what they actually did. So now, if you caught something, it was prior to you getting there or after you left. But during this time period, this is not what happened.
Right.
Here's the other thing to think about. Now, one thing is the letters that somebody talked him through and encouraged him to do that. I am positive, not for sure, but the videos were the same thing, just like you were talking, but he just had a camera set up to show I ain't forced nobody. I didn't this, all that type of shit. I'm sure.
But he's so illiterate, and I hate and
You hate saying that. You hate saying it about another human being, and then you hate saying that about somebody who's got so much money they could have went and got a tutor. They could have went and got anything they needed.
He got $100 million without one. Why the fuck would he need one?
Well, see, here's the thing. It was like feed me more, Seymour. It was like that. The more girls that his entourage allowed to come in the back, they knew these girls was young. You know what I'm saying? Hey, love to you, Lockdown. Thank you for coming.
Love to you, Lockdown. Peace and love, brother.
Put your show down there if you can, right quick. DJ Lockdown is one of our other great personalities on WUBI Ubiquity Radio. He rocks the house. Okay, you want to catch him? Hopefully, he had time to put the days and hours of his shows because he has a couple different ones, and then to catch him live on Twitch. Ooh wee, that's an experience in itself. So thank you, Lockdown.
Welcome to the Ooh wee show. Okay,
so when they was doing that, they was making him feel more like I can do this. I can get away with this. I got money. I'm a Grammy Award. I'm a multi-platinum seller. You know. And then the gust of reality hit his soul so hard. His entourage sold him out, which they didn't want. Once again, they didn't want the heat on them. So R. Kelly being the front man and already catching the flack for him, he's the fall guy.
Yeah.
Now we got, like I really feel like, and I'm gonna keep it honest with both y'all. I feel Sparkle has something to do with the first shit because her cousin, she might have switched up the story.
For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Bam, there we are.
Okay. I feel like Sparkle also allowed that Pandora's box to be open too, because let's keep it real. How you not know your little cousin is not around, and even if she was hot to trot, why would you even have her around Predator Kelly?
Well, I'm sure that she didn't consider him a predator, right?
Hold on. You better be careful what you say to me. Kind of went up the charts during that time too, right? You better be careful what you say to me because it might come back on you. So what do you think she's going to do? Especially, let's talk about these scenarios that, especially those who have talent, and now the talent is being exploited, and now they seeing money that they've never seen. They could be able to go buy motherfucking a piece of property and not have to worry about Section 8 and shit like that. You dig what I'm saying?
A lot of people say that, what they wouldn't do. However, if you were I can't say it. If you were broke, okay, hood rich type thing, and this is your way out and it starts paying out, I think a lot of people would change their mind or be like, damn, let me stack a couple more and then we can leave type thing.
Because let's be real. I'm sorry, excuse me for interrupting, Mom. After that shit, all this shit, the marbles came loose. You heard no more about Sparkle. In my line, you didn't hear no more songs after that. That was her first, last, and only hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the whistle, because she tried to be the whistleblower, and probably R. Kelly looked at her like, come on now, you allowed this to happen in your presence. And you know how your cousin was.
Well, you guys, for DJ Lockdown, weekend warm up on Friday, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then Saturday night mix on on Saturday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And again, you can get the app for WUBI Ubiquity Radio. You can go on the website. You can go on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. You can go just about every damn place where you can stream some and find WUBI and its amazing talents. Go ahead, guys.
Well, he that's my thing. Like everybody, you know, is like they're throwing rocks out of a glass house. You know what I mean? And they had their hands in the cookie jar too.
And they jumped out and got in the car. Like, what happened?
Yeah. Amnesia, selective amnesia is what we call it. You know.
Well, see,
Go ahead.
that's what the whole thing is. It's like you said, selective amnesia. As long as my bank account is full,
And they can't prove me touching nothing.
I don't know nothing.
Mhm. And this is the other thing earlier when I was talking to DJ Balo about it. What if it turns into a thing just like with Bill Cosby? Oh, no, you ain't guilty. Oh, no, we got it all straightened out after you sit in jail or in prison for so long. Because
But then
nobody
again-
thought that Bill Cosby was coming out, did they? Nobody.
But see again, we go back to cause and effect. Let's be realistic. Like Balo said, okay, when stuff starts to happen to people. Now, all of a sudden, the black man that's got the largest private collection of African art, who's got works of art on display at the Smithsonian, who has been given all kind of accolades and awards, who has done so much for education. I say black education or white education. For education, okay, who has put more people through college than damn near than the United Negro College Fund. Okay, let's keep it real. All of a sudden now, somebody accuses him of something, and y'all want to come back and talk about, oh, we're taking this award from you, we're taking that award from you, we're taking this from you. Then you got Miss Dickerson, whatever her name is, talking about how she snuck a picture of him in the hotel with her. Now, back then, there wasn't no such thing as sneaking pictures. That's
Right.
number one. Number two, okay, how in the hell, yes, I said it, how in the hell do you sneak a picture with Bill Cosby with a cigar in his mouth, with the Applejack on, and a robe on, sitting next to a phone with a bright ass flash? I just need to know somebody that was a Polaroid. But no, I don't take my word for it. Then you're gonna turn around, and all of this came because he was trying to buy NBC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He was trying to buy NBC. All of a sudden the bricks fell. Interesting.
But you got to think too, Chris. You didn't hear nothing about Bill Cosby until these day and age. You heard what R. Kelly was doing when he first signed Aaliyah.
Absolutely.
You heard it. You heard it because we would have been heard something about just like we used to hear shit about Rick James, how nasty and shit he was on stage and shit. You dig what I'm saying? But however, R. Kelly had a sickness, and his sickness was young boys and girls.
But the thing is, again, whether he had a sickness or not, that is to be, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. What I do know is that somewhere along the line, your leech squad, somebody in your leech squad would have had enough sense to keep you under check so that I can keep my checks coming in. Okay.
They swept shit under the rug. They settled lawsuits, $250,000 each time.
But what I want to know is why didn't they pump the brakes? Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you why.
You and Balo, both you and Balo. All right, and this is real. Y'all know doggone well I don't drink nothing stronger than Pepsi. Let me roll up in here with anything stronger than Pepsi, and both of y'all gonna be hitting the brake pedal at the same exact time. Tell me I'm wrong. I'll wait.
Accurate.
Okay. Both y'all talk about somebody saying, well, we saw Chris and he had a joint in his hand. What? Now y'all got the wrong brother. Let me call him on the phone right now.
Right.
Right now. Now I'm not waiting. right now. Hey, I'm standing here next to Joe Neckbone, and Joe Neckbone just told me that him and Sandy Sausage Head saw you with a joint. You gonna put the brakes on right then and there.
And let me say this too, speaking back on R. Kelly. Once again, the people around him, sick motherfuckers too.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Because
go. That's what I'm saying.
they swept it underneath the rug.
But I
And,
think some place they're going to be catching some charges also, including some parents.
yeah, and then that's what I wanted to talk on too. We know, parents, uncles, aunties, whatever. My crew of individuals, we ain't leaving our children with you for shit. I don't give a fuck if you was cousin Dan or nothing. Like, man, fuck that.
I
We're
even
not leaving.
go back to the dentist office with mine. Yeah, I'm right here. I
Oh,
know.
yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Oh, if they let them tell me, oh, you can't go in here with your child.
Oh,
My
then
child
come
ain't going in there.
on.
We
My
going.
son,
And
wait,
I've told, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Like, to the parents, stop being so motherfucking naive and leaving your child with these so-called famous people because you're trying to get your foot in the door. Stop using your child as a mother. Stop pimping your child.
For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Oh, I'm
my,
getting ready to
my
get real.
son Terry, when my granddaughter was growing up, and she was just able to walk, just barely. I think she might have been 2, maybe 3 years old. Okay, he pumped the brakes so hard on her sitting in people's laps.
Woo, that's one I don't play.
Okay, I'm talking about brother man slammed on the brakes like, no, she can't sit in my lap. She can't sit in your lap. She can't sit in nobody's lap. And that was back when she was 3 years old, 2, 3 years old. See, that's what we need to do. Go back to old school. Pump the brakes now. No, they don't want to do that because they too busy trying to be the kid's friend.
Hold on. There's some of that old school stuff we need to eliminate.
Absolutely.
Like what?
Like grandma knowing the secret, the family secret of the sick child, and that's my baby. He ain't doing that. That motherfucker's sick. You need to get that motherfucker some treatment before these bullets get him some treatment.
Well, see,
Hold on. There's the other thing too, and I've always felt this way because I grew up seeing it. That when your mama divorced your dad, or they ain't together no more, and she dating, every one of them is Uncle John, Uncle Barry. For one, why would you be having sex with my uncle and you my mama? That whole confusion there, but you Trader and all these guys in. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
You know, when I used to live back home in Indianapolis, I used to get my kids like every other weekend and stuff, right? And I don't care if the female was cool with me or not. So, hey, I want to keep meeting you. All right, let's get one thing straight. You're not getting ready to meet my children until we at least got some years in, and we gonna slow walk this. But meet my child right now. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know what your agenda is. I barely know you. So I'm gonna introduce you to my children.
So press pause. Sally just put up a link as always for OK Players or body language experts break down R. Kelly's CBS interview.
That must be that one with Gail.
Is that Sally's? Oh, I haven't seen that one. I gotta watch
Yeah,
that.
he be. Ooh, they trying to kill me? Yeah, they trying to kill you because you was trying to kill their daughter.
Oh,
You should, you know what I'm saying?
See, that was the catalyst of it. When they saw that interview, they knew they had him.
They trying to kill me. I'm like, whoa, partner, you kind of a little too extra right there,
I'm
player.
gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch it. So
That-
guys, we have some I guess good news, new news, or whatever. So our Wednesday night show, going down the mic, just the tip, relationship talk. And guess who will be here joining me for that? That dude. Wait. Yeah, that dude right there. So we're going to be talking about relationships and single, married, divorce, whatever
And-
your sexual preference is, the whole nine, long as it's legal and fully consenting. We won't need to sign any paperwork, and you don't have to be
Yeah,
in a
but
relationship.
something tell me you're gonna have to be putting up that disclaimer a hell of a lot more.
More than.
That's what I'm
Absolutely.
saying. She got to keep it on speed dial.
More, more. Brew, brew, brew,
Put it
brew.
here for my
Voice command, Chris.
green screen, so it's always behind me, right?
Uh-huh.
This again, but yes, most
But
definitely.
but see, the thing with this R. Kelly thing is just like I've seen it in the industry where parents. Oh, oh, that's such and such. You don't know it's such as you know the person's DBA. You don't know their personality. You don't know if they sick. You don't know if they got predator ways. You don't know if they man, look,
And
at
what
the
I
end,
told my ex-husband when we got divorced, and I knew he was gonna be dating, I was gonna be dating, no problem. But as far as our children go, it shouldn't be different males, females paraded in through them because when we break up, they don't know why they can't see little Johnny, the son over there no more.
yeah.
And then I told also like let me know where they're gonna be because she may be great, grand, and I love her, but she may have a little brother that likes to play with peepees. Okay, I need to know that shit. I need to know it, and I need to know where I got to come rolling up on them. That's all I'm saying. 'Cause that's
Cause, cause you could do a situation and the person could be cool and they could be having an ex cuckoo for Cocoa Puff type motherfucker that will run and say, I'll rape and kidnap your kids because you with that person. Some sick people in this world. Oh, it must be time for us to bounce, rock, roll, skate. But
you need to
anyway,
train up
it-
well.
Wait. Don't she have us both trained? Right?
yeah.
When we see that green screen, we get
Yeah.
real. All conversation stops. It's like damn, in mid thought, like
You guys, wherever you're watching from right now, share this, share it, share it, share it once, share it twice. God, the list from from these aligners. Oh, so I know you can't say I have aligners in to just close up that, and because I'm biting myself and everything. My first week of aligners were wrong; they were messed up, so I had to immediately jump to the second ones. It feels like someone has punched me in the mouth like this.
And disclaimer, Belo ain't did shit to her, okay? I don't want nobody talking about how you beating up on her.
Fuck.
No. I be looking when I hear it popping on. I'm like, damn, what the fuck's going on with this shit?
this sounds like a secondary to the R. Kelly moment.
Whoa.
That disclaimer out there right now.
Whoa.
Not, but hey, in all seriousness, we want you to tune in every Wednesday for that little just the tip relationship talk.
Yeah.
And
It
Hold
won't be this. It won't be this Wednesday, but it be coming soon because
Wait,
we
Moni,
gotta.
Moni, stay there. Stay there. I need to. Okay.
We need. We need to.
I just
We
need
need.
to get a before and after. That's all.
You know. We need. We need. We need to. We need because we gonna try to get this going down on the mic. You know, full. And if like I ain't trying to take over. You know, I try to do my show, um, which is goes down Tuesday nights. DDT Grooves, and tomorrow's DDT Grooves. We're gonna go into to the to the doo wop era. We're gonna go with some
oh,
Dales, Delphonics. We're gonna go with some Leroy Hudson. We're gonna stay 80s and down. So if you was thinking I was gonna play some Keith Sweat tomorrow, not tomorrow. We're gonna play some Earth, Wind, and we're gonna play that good
yeah.
stuff.
Say what?
So
We're gonna play that good stuff.
when I was thinking about getting them
Welcome to
deliverable and all that,
WUBI Ubiquity
so where
Radio.
those would go, but I don't have that. It's just the clear ones. But because I had to jump to week 2 from the beginning, oh my God. Oh,
It be sound like vice grips be cracking shit up in the mouth. Pow! I'll be like, ooh,
I
it
can,
make myself from cringe up. I'll be like, damn.
I can
And
only
then
on the sides.
don't forget everybody, I do got around the music show on Fridays, right before my brother lockdown come on, where I play. I like to try to play funk and old school music. I might throw in some good new feel good music like Leah James or somebody like that, but I try not to go too gangster rap because there's too much gangster rap as it is, and I'm becoming older. I want to hear some feel good music. I want y'all to take y'all furniture, move it to the side, and
Get a little
dance. Like
step
yeah,
thing going on.
Yeah, basement party, park parties. You know what I'm saying?
Rent party, red light.
Yeah. So if y'all can, I greatly appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying?
One
With that,
right quick before I hit this other button for us to get out of here. Don't DJ Baylor look comfortable as fuck?
I'm
Well,
comfortable as fuck. This is gonna be my new scenario right here. When I come on going down on the mic, the blue light or the green light or the red light, and I'm gonna be sitting in my recliner chair, kicking back. You dig what I'm saying? And might be sipping on some frozen strawberry lemonade. You dig what I'm saying?
he's so 70s. It hurts.
Only if it's got city vodka in it.
Yeah, and props out to City Vodka, Unique Styles of Transportation, and Buster's Old Fashioned Barbecue Sauce.
Well, you said some, now you got to say them all. Shit.
Well, y'all filling me in for me. Suck, shoot.
No, if you're gonna be on the show, you got to do them all.
Man, fuck that. Y'all gonna say what the fuck y'all
WUBI,
need to say.
Ubiquity Radio,
Yeah,
all over
yeah.
photography,
Hey,
styles of
there you
transportation,
go. There
cinema
you go.
snob, down south flavors, city vodka.
I thought y'all was gonna hit the
Yummy.
disclaimer on me and shit. I thought y'all was gonna hit that disclaimer on me.
Oh, you like that shit?
I
You
do.
ain't-
That's my signature style.
Okay. Sally said, did you take some gummy bears, DJ
I
Baylor?
can't. Hey, Sally, I can't because I gotta pass this testing and stuff that I'm getting ready to start doing for my next career move.
Otherwise, the answer probably would have been yes.
Oh
Probably would-
yeah, I would have been all gummied up. I would have been edible up. I would have been like fluffy on the cloud.
Jesus. All right. It's a lot to deal with here.
Man, I'm sorry, Moni. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. When
Sorry,
your
Mom.
other right,
Sorry,
when,
Moni.
Mhm.
Yeah.
when your other co-host starts the damn show in a reclining position, you pretty much know where the rest of it is going. Okay.
He's comfortable while he's starting shit. Okay, guys, we appreciate you taking the time to come be with us today. We'll see you on Wednesday, 7 p.m. same time. Definitely, again, share, and then we have just the tip relationship talk coming sooner or later, whatever. It'll be within the next 2 weeks. That's for sure. So we'll see you then. Keep sending your viewer and listening suggestions for shows. We are still getting those, and then we'll get them on here. We care about you guys, and we'll see you next time. See you, Sally. See, God. See,
Go ahead and do it again. Go ahead and do it again.
shit. I was trying my best, but it was too.
I know you were. You got right there. I was like, she gonna make it through the show. She gonna make it through the show.
Good night, Sally, and good night, Sarah. And good night to everybody else. WUBI Ubiquity Radio listeners, watchers, and all that. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, IG, Facebook, and the others. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.
My father told me greatness is a duty. Have patience, you can make this shit a movie. I'm Stanley Kubrick shooting where your crew be. No longer got the hoopty, come and scoop me cause I'm down to ride. They said I let my people down, I let my talents hide. So I choose to rise. My time in Atlanta helped me become a man and understand the power that's inside. You can die from pride, but nigga, you can live from it. I go get what I need, smoke my weed and meet the infinite. I'm scared to be too different. Now I get a win from it. Ladies get my sentiment, they know I'm not too intimate. My ex